What's up, Raiders? Welcome to Raid Today for Monday, September 25th, 2023. I'm Gestel from Gestel Gaming, and welcome the Bambus Fourleaf to the Raid Shadow Legends Champions. The new fusion has been announced and is set for Thursday. We've also got a 10x for Georgid and Cardiel and a couple other non-voids going on right now. We're going to discuss that plus more here on Raid Today. Alright, so I'm going to be putting out a little more in-depth video on our man here, Bambus Fourleaf, the new Panda Skinwalker Legendary Magic Support Champion that will be the fusion starting this Thursday. We just got the information out this morning. Quickly to go through him. His kit is so big, he's on 2 pages. I believe the only other person that was like that was Valkanen, so Bambus, you got that going for you, my man. Obviously, super cool looking champ. We got this pretty sweet video here to get a little representation of what it's going to look like in-game, little 3D zoom around there. He's got the old cap and big old backpack on there and the staff, so looking very supporty. Panda bears, I guess they like to sleep. I don't know, you guys tell me if they sleep a lot. I guess I don't know. I really don't know if they sleep or not, but this panda for sure does. Every ability he does will place a sleep on himself. His A1, A2, and A3. At the end of each turn, he puts a debuff on himself that cannot be blocked or resisted. Why does he do this? It's all about his passive. Passive has a 50% chance of transferring any debuffs placed on this ally to the champion while they are under a sleep debuff. Will not transfer block, revive, stun, freeze, fear, true fear, provoke, petrification debuffs, and then at the start of this champion's turn, remove any sleep debuffs from this champion. The active effect of this transfers all debuffs from this champ to the enemy with the highest resist if a sleep debuff was removed from this champ. This cannot be resisted. So the passive is very strong. The fact that he kind of needs to be asleep can be good and bad. Now, I kind of take every angle with the champion. Is he going to be good in arena or not? I feel like he is kind of made for arena. We're gonna have to see how it all really plays out. But basically, he's got to be asleep to do his passive, right? So if anyone's AoEing, they're gonna wake him right up, even if he slept himself. But let's say you're going against like a Siphi. Siphi's pumping out sleeves all day with her A1. That might be a good way to kind of combat that. What else is he doing? His A1 has a decreased speed. It can be an AoE if there are 2 or more debuffs. His A2 is an AoE, places a shield before he hits on all allies, equal to 30% of their max HP. I always prefer when the shields or the heals are based on the champs that's doing the action or doing healing. Because then you can build a ton of HP there, and you'll know that the shields will be big, or the heals will be big. Here you're relying on nukers who are going to have very little HP. They're going to be getting little shields, and that's typically who you're trying to protect. So that part is not wonderful, but you can't have it all, right? Then after attacking, 100% chance when booked of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn, even if the attack lands as a weak hit. Pretty interesting. Increases the value of shield buffs on allies by 2% for each enemy buff that had the duration decreased. Then puts himself to sleep. The A3, increase accuracy, increase attack. That is on all allies for 2 turns. Then this is kind of the other big thing with him. He's the first champ that does the enfeeble debuff. Now, enfeeble is in the Shoguns right now. He places that on you, and it's a weak hit. Pretty much no matter what, and that's why to me I feel like he's an arena champion. Enfeeble cannot be placed on bosses. Bosses only have a 15% chance to crit you anyway, so not a huge thing there. But so to me I feel like he is somewhat built for arena. increase attacks, huge for arena, increase accuracy can be very helpful. Also decrease accuracy. I don't actually love this part of the ability because that's going to give him a chance to get sheeped. But it's probably going to be beneficial somewhere else along the line. I feel like they're kind of putting out champs, a lot of champs with this kind of increase, decrease accuracy, one or the other or both. And as the new bosses come out, and I think we got a new boss probably coming out at the end of the year, new clan boss coming out, my guess, I keep saying it. I think that Great Void will be announced in the next couple months. It's probably someone we're going to need a lot of accuracy for, and probably something that would be nice to go along with that, instead of having to build a resistance, is decreasing the accuracy of the boss. So we'll see. This could prove to be very strong in the future. I am going to do a little more detailed video come out here in a little bit, just to kind of deep dive into all those abilities, but I did want to make you quickly aware of it in this video. So stay tuned. I will drop the link once I have it into the description below if you want to check out a little more in-depth in what I'm thinking about this champ, and where I think he'll be good, and just we'll do a little more deep dive into each of the abilities. But getting into everything going on in the game right now, we've got tremendous amount of news with regards to the portal, of course. More 10x's, man. It's 10x every day these days. Pretty big 10x today. We got Georgid and Cardial. Georgid, my most wanted champ in the game. I have yet to decide if I'm pulling or not. Maybe I'll be pulling today in stream, twitch.tv/GesselGaming. Want to come by, check it out. I haven't decided. Some people said to maybe wait till it is a pure only Georgid 10x. Don't chance getting the Cardial. I do have Cardial already, so I'm not super hot after him. I wouldn't mind another one, but I would 100% prefer a Georgid instead. Cavalex and Korgar on the non-voids. You can get those from Ancients, Primal, and Sacreds, 10x chance. I would highly recommend not pulling for this. There are way better 10x's coming down the road. Not to mention, now we know the fusion looks pretty solid. So I would personally say hang on to Sacreds, Ancients, do not pull them. Especially for this 10x, not that great. Tomorrow, we have a 10x going on as well. Tomorrow's 10x will include my man Leorius. He is the proud. Leorius is very proud. Excellent champion, great nuker, got 2 AoEs, also the single target double hitter on the A1, great into Rotos. I always say he's great into Rotos, but he's bad into Rotos because Rotos can ignore the unkillable and just one-shot him with his A3, but he does have chance of killing a Rotos twice because he does attack twice on the A1 and the A2. So he's good into him and he's bad into him. The other one tomorrow, though, and this is honestly almost a little bit bigger news, is, where am I going? Is my girl, Harima. Harima is one of the best champions in Live Arena at the moment. Probably in at least the top 4 nukers picked, and it's mostly about the passive. Enemy ignore defense effects are decreased by 50%. Insanely strong. It helps tremendously. So, people like Baron, Mortu, Rotos, really strong into this. This champ is really strong into. Also, we've got an AoE with the Provoke. Triple hitter on A3 that also decreases defense. And a very hard-hitting A1 that also has a chance to decrease attack. Insane champion. So tomorrow, Leorius and Harima, awesome 10x's. They're in CVC nonetheless. Man, it's going to be hard not to pull. Not to mention, they are also doing a pull one, get one for Sacred Shards starting tomorrow. Not today, starting tomorrow. Check the banners, make sure it's there before you do any pulls. But we're also getting that as well. So if you get the pull, if you're pulling Sacreds and you hit Legendary, you get 2 chances at getting the Harima. That is huge. Then, on top of that, Wednesday, they are doing a 10x for Grazior the Iron Gut. This guy is awesome. Do not have him yet. I've seen him in Live Arena. I've seen him in Hydra doing insane things. He's like a mix of Krisk and a Krizia, kind of. He's got an enemy max HP AoE on his A2. He's got the Provoke, increased defense on the A3. He's got a AoE on the A1 that also places shields. This guy's super, super, super strong. Can be used anywhere. Obviously, he's Void, very difficult to get. But he's going to be 10x on Wednesday. And then the non-Void is going to be the one, the only G-Unit. Newt is one of the best champs in the game as well, man. They're seriously loading it up. Loading up the champs right now. He's got that triple hitter A3 that's enemy max HP based, does crazy damage. He's good in like pretty much any boss. Even he's good in Hydra. I use him in Demon Lord on my free to play account. Super, super strong. Got the counter attack, weaken, decrease attack on the A2. That's an AoE. And then the A1 for Fire Knight. Pretty much unmatched at the moment. It's a triple hitter, also chance of freezing. And man, he's made Fire Knight doable. Basically, he's allowed a lot of comps to come out now, pretty much solely based around him. So, would it be bad to have two of him, man? I would not mind having two of him. Some of the quickest runs I've seen anywhere all have multiple newts. Some people have been very lucky to pull multiple ones already. Here you got a 10x along with the Pogo on Wednesday. So the Pogo, pull one, get one, is Tuesday and Wednesday. And then the 10x's for tomorrow will be Lyris Harima. The 10x's for Wednesday, Grazier Iron Gut, and Newt. So, man, tons of stuff going on. They dropped a whole lot on us this morning. So, trying to get it out to you guys so you know everything that's going on. Let's check in on the tournaments and the events. We've got Spider, real quick. Spider going on. This just launched. 8,000 to get up to the Epic Book. I feel like having a Spider event during CVC is a good thing. CVC starting tomorrow. So at least you're kind of double dipping, getting the points for CVC, and then you can get some rewards from the tournament. Not the greatest rewards, but you got something. Fire Knight turn attack is still going on, 15 hours, 35 minutes. This does coincide with the 3x regen gear that will all end at the same time. So, I would honestly say probably a good time to just hold on to energy, wait for CVC, and maybe just move over to Spider once that opens. I don't think it's, probably shouldn't be using energy right now, unless you really just want to finish the tournament, but I would say hang on to energy for CVC, use it then. Classic Arena Takedown, this is ending in 13 hours, 58 minutes as well. Just get it to 390. That's all you got to do. Look at some people at 2100 here. 390 is all you need. Get your 750 tokens. And then we also do have a Sand Devil turn attack starting tomorrow for CVC. That's actually not bad because you do get points for Sand Devil now in CVC. So could be a good place for you to farm as well. Always need to get that Sand Devils in. All right, Fusion warm-up event. The easiest of the Fusion warm-up events. All you got to do. Level 1 piece of gear up to level 12. That gets you your 15 points per day. Just scoop up the free rewards. No reason not to do it. Pretty easy. Champ training event still going on. Great rewards here. This would probably be a good place to gain points in the event and during CVC. So maybe hold off tomorrow. Try to get up to the 8550 if you can. I think you got to try to scoop up these mythical books, because I think everyone's going to have a shot at getting a mythical here in the future. Maybe they did mention something about like a Mithralis style event where everybody will be able to get a mythical. So if you can get some of the books started now, probably not a bad thing. But this is it's a good way to get points for CVC as well. So again, another place to double dip. And then the Autumn Equinox Path. This is ending very soon, 12 hours, 33 minutes. Do the best you can here. Obviously great rewards, but it costs a lot to get there. So as you can see, I haven't even gotten the speed glyph yet. Pretty close. I hope to at least get that. So I guess I'll have to spend a little bit more energy before then. But a couple other things going on. CVC with personal rewards, as we've already said, starting tomorrow, and really less than that. What do we got? 13 hours, 23 minutes for CVC. Does have personal rewards. Highly recommend you do not do any of your dailies or advanced quests. Don't really do anything until this launches. Save all those points. The faction crypts give you great points. Pretty much everything gives you great points now. They've added almost everything except for Doom Tower. So work on your Doom Tower tonight until CVC starts. You kind of get into a holding pattern on these Mondays before CVC, but I believe it's worth it. So CVC starting tomorrow. We've also got Clan Shop Reset and the Clan Quest Reset. If you haven't scooped up the energy, it's definitely a good time to do it. Also, the legendary books up there. I'm going to probably scoop this up before the reset just so I have a little extra energy to go into CVC with. Keep that in mind. If you haven't done Clan Quests either, grab those, get them done real quick. Not much time remaining. Just under 13 hours, as I just mentioned. So, and then final, just a real quick reminder on the Forge Pass. I've not finished mine up yet. Get yours done. Do not want to miss out on your instinct gear. It's pretty solid gear. Not the best, but pretty solid. So just your daily reminder there. But I will be back here shortly with another video breaking down our man Bambus. And I'll be streaming 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on twitch.tv. Hope to see you there. But until then, have an awesome night. Take care.